Hi there, I'm Kathleen Tometz from Doodle Art and Design, and we are going to experiment with making a monochromatic sort of collage painting. The thing I love about monochromatic dressing, decorating, making art is by having one color palette, it simplifies your choices. And then it also allows you to sort of embellish more because you're thinking in terms of how many, like, for example, we're going to be doing blue today. How many blue things can I find? When I turned 50, 10 years ago, I chose to wear pink for a year, which actually turned into 2.5 years. And I am not a real fashion person, but I always wore pink. And then that simplified all my choices. And therefore I accessorized more. With like a cool raincoat or cool jewelry. I got so many compliments every time I went out because a hot pink, fuchsia pink, bubblegum pink, they're fun colors. I looked good in them. And so it's just a fun exercise, and a monochromatic room, a monochromatic outfit, a monochromatic piece of art are really, really elegant and cool. So what you'll need is some sort of canvas. I have a canvas board, and also this is a little bit more fancy. We'll do the canvas board today. I have all kinds of blue stuff. Now, these are not all the exact blues, but you can have fun. You know, you could be in all one shade, or you could have different blues. It's still one color, monochromatic. I have scissors, a pencil to draw my stuff. I think I'm going to make like maybe like a flower arrangement on a table. I'm not really sure. I love Well Bond glue. It is like stronger than Elmer's, but it seems like Elmer's. It doesn't smell. It's white. It's disappears. And then sometimes I keep toothpicks around for just gluing little things, because when you pour glue right out of a container, it can turn into a big mess. As I always told the kids in doodle art, glue is not your friend, that you want to be judicious in how much you use. So here's my canvas. I'm going to make, I also have hot glue for quickie stuff. So I'm going to do this blue as my background, and I'm going to take the glue. I'm actually going to put it on with my fingers to get, you know, just to get it on really well. I would recommend, if you're going to do this, to have some sort of rag or something to wipe your hands on. I have this very dirty apron, so I'm just going to do that. So then I've got my background. On like that. I'm going to just press it down onto the table so that it flattens out. Then I think I'm going to have sort of a table. So I'm going to cut this. Actually, I might make it a little bit, I'm going to make it a little bit fancy on the bottom. So I'm just going to do a little ruffle. Give it a little interest. I'm going to trim it up here. And I'm going to use my glue again, since this is a big expanse of paper, and I'm kind of rushing for the video. So, and then you'll see the other colors sort of peek out at the bottom. So I've got like my little background, my little tablecloth. And then I'm going to do like a bouquet of flowers. So I'm just going to cut out, you can use a pencil or you can free form it like I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut a vase. So this is going to go in the center of my table. But before I glue it on, I'm going to make some flowers. And I also I'm going to probably put some feathers in there to make it a little bit fun. So any kind of things that you can find that are in your color, whether it's feathers, gems, jewels, pretty much anything will just only enhance your piece. So let's see. So I'm just going to do some sort of daisy-like flowers, probably 3. And then I'm going to add my feathers so that they just adds a little excitement to it. And I love 3D. It depends on what your aesthetic is. I'm going to change up the colors of the center of my flower so they're not all the same colors. And I'm actually going to do a flower like this in the same color as the wall, but then it will have a different center. The glue. So you don't actually need the toothpicks if you don't want. So I'm going to put a little, since hot glue is going to hold this better, I'm going to use my feathers sort of as you know, branches or leaves or just whatever. Because even a florist, I don't know if you buy flowers at the store, they put more and more things into your flower arrangements. In the you know, at Christmas time, they've got pine cones and things like that. So I put these on. I'm going to flip them so they actually kind of jump out of my painting. I put them on a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to redo that. No sense in having 3D if it's not going to jump out, right? So then, because this is heavy, I'm going to glue this whole thing on with hot glue right in the middle of my piece. And then I'm going to take these guys, just glue them on wherever. So far I've got just this very simple little study of a monochromatic vase. You could also, I have tissue paper. You could do, you know, it is a table, so maybe I'm going to put some napkins on here because it's someone's dining room table. Just adds a little bit of interest. Say you're having a party, you might want to put, oh, I'm going to make this look like a party. So I'm going to put just this little stuff that looks sort of like, not confetti, but sort of confetti-ish. It just has a celebratory feel to it, and you can put it right over the vase. So there we go. We have our celebratory, maybe birthday. I would lie it flat to let it dry. Celebratory, maybe birthday art piece. So I'm Kathleen Tometz. This is a project from Doodle Art and Design, and thank you for tuning in today.